This part of the video could literally change your life if you take action. I'm not usually the type of person to complain about the economy, but lately, I gotta say, things are just so freaking expensive. And guys, I know for a fact I'm not alone in thinking this way because life is just more expensive than ever, and I'll be honest with you, some days have been worse than others, much worse than others, meaning I'm living paycheck to paycheck sometimes, it seems like. Then other days or other months, I feel just fine. So I'm trying to build some financial consistency, some financial stability in my life, which brings me to the points of today's video. I'm going to detail for you how I'm planning to make more money in 2024, basically to offset the fact that everything is just so damn expensive. And guys, I'll say it again, I know for a fact I'm not alone. I've been seeing multiple videos pop up on my YouTube feed just stating that burgers at Five Guys are more expensive. And guys, they've always been expensive as hell. Prices for groceries are going up, and just like a simple thing like a lunch is more expensive than it was 2 or 3 years ago. Life's expensive. There's no other way to put it. However, with that said, maybe today's video will help you get back on that path of overall financial stability. And guys, by the way, I do have a credit score of 805. Am I flexing? Maybe a little bit, but hey, I'm proud of that. And I like to typically think I spend money wisely for the most part, but not all the time. And I'll be talking about that right now. So let's just jump right into it. You don't have to be spending a ton of money on food. And I'm speaking from personal experience. How many times this week alone have you already bought a cup of coffee for at least $2? Guys, that includes me. Or does it? So my tip to you is make sure you're using apps, rewards, your points, whatever, to save money on your coffee and just to save money on your lunch and your dinner in general. And actually, speaking of that, this timing is impeccable. I swear I did not script this. McDonald's just emailed me saying I have 398 points towards free food. And apparently I have quite a bit of points, enough to the point where I can get things like a Big Mac or a quarter pounder for free, which is awesome. And guys, that's what I'm talking about. Not to sound like a fatty. Trust me, I've been there. We've all been there. But I go to McDonald's at least once a week, but I'm always sure to use my app because that app builds up points, builds up rewards. For example, today I was just at McDonald's. I got a double cheeseburger and a medium fry with no drink because I always bring it home and use my own water. I'm not going to be paying that $2 for a bottle of Dasani water unless I'm desperate. I've done it before. Anyway, guys, get this. My double cheeseburger with a free medium fry thanks to the McDonald's app only cost me like $4 and something cents. Now that is a cheap lunch. And I'm saying that for a reason because, guys, I used to overspend at McDonald's and Sheetz all the time. I used to get like a double quarter pounder with a large fry and a large Coke or a large Sprite or whatever. We don't need that much food. And by we, I mean you, me, myself, you know, the next person who's going to watch this video. Like, realistically speaking, we need to stop buying expensive foods that we don't really need in our systems. What is wrong with just a simple double cheeseburger? And of course, by double cheeseburger, I mean like a tiny, pathetic looking double cheeseburger, not a double quarter pounder. A double cheeseburger, medium fry, and your own drink at home, your own drink at work. Hey, that's a cheap lunch. Okay, this video is quickly turning into some kind of like step-by-step tutorial on how to get a free, or I'm sorry, a cheap lunch at places like McDonald's and or Sheetz. But I'm just throwing it out there, guys. Like, you can save money. You actually can still get a cheap lunch and or dinner because you're saving money. That means you're also going to be, in theory, making more money in the long run. Which brings me to my main points of this video. This is definitely the most exciting part because I'm a big person when it comes to entrepreneurship. I love creating my own revenue streams because I love being my own boss. No offense to anyone who does this, and I'm sure it's most of you. I despise the thoughts of answering to somebody. I loathe the idea of having a boss. And guys, I'll say it again. Most of you have a boss, and that's fine. That's typically the way most people live their lives. But me, not so much. I like living my own life. I like setting my own rules. And there's no reason why you can't be doing the same thing in the future. So please sit down, grab a coffee, grab a beer, whatever you want to drink, and pay attention because this part of the video could literally change your life if you take action. I hate the idea of someone watching a video like this video and then moving on to another video, like a cat video or gaming video or whatever. Like, take action. Don't just take in the information, take action based on that information. All right, here we go. I am currently very busy with freelance projects. Freelance projects are the future, guys. Freelance projects are what keep me busiest, feeling the most creative, feeling the most productive. Currently speaking, I am in the process of balancing 3 web design projects. 3 web design projects. And guys, get this. The first one that really inspired me to get off my butt, technically I'm sitting on my butt to get this stuff done, but hey, you guys get the idea. One day last month, a client reached out to me, whom I haven't heard from in years, by the way, or maybe months, whatever. Basically said, David, our website's having issues. Can you check it out? Now, it wasn't my fault. Squarespace was briefly down one Friday. So I was like, you know what? Squarespace just happened to be down that day. So check it again and the website should be okay on your end. And well, they said, you know what? You're right. The website's fine. Thank you. Have a great day. So I followed up that email. I was like, you know what, David? This is your chance because their old website was very archaic looking. Keep in mind, I designed this website back in 2012. It's now 2024, guys, more than 10 years later. I just put myself out there and I said, you know what? While I have you here, I was looking at your website and thought maybe I could give you a redesign. The software has come a long way, in this case meaning Squarespace 7.1, which is a huge upgrade over Squarespace 7. I actually designed that website using either Squarespace 5 or Squarespace 6. That's how long it's been. So yes, guys, I mean, I just put myself out there. I asked them because the worst they could say is no. I gave them a price, and what do you know? They said yes almost immediately because I put myself out there. And I'm saying this for a reason. You likely have a skill that other people not want, but need. So many people need a website. So many people need a logo design. So many people need business cards designed. So many people need their groceries brought to their front door via Shipt or Instacart, you know, from like Target and Weis Markets and ShopRite. People need this stuff. Whether you're making $50 a day doing so-and-so job or $500 a day. The money is out there. You just need to put yourself out there. Stop being lazy. Stop saying, I want more. I need more. Then get more. The internet is an incredibly huge place. Stop wasting your time on platforms like Facebook, endlessly scrolling on Instagram and Threads and Twitter, now known as X. Like, just stop wasting time on so many of these social media platforms and just start taking action. I can't stand the idea of somebody sitting around all day playing video games when that time could very well be spent doing something actually worth doing, building a website, bringing someone's groceries to their front door via Shipt or Instacart. The money is out there. And yes, I'm getting quite passionate because this applies to me as well. I've been so busy lately because I put myself out there, because I said, look, I can do this. I can do that. I asked people and they said yes. And now, currently, I'll say it one more time, I'm in the middle of balancing 3 website projects, each for a different client. And guys, that is huge. That's what's keeping me busy. That's what's keeping the money coming in. And another thing I'm doing is, well, we're going to jump into my PC to talk about it right now. All right, so I swear I did not make today's video for the purpose of advertising my website, but I figured it ties in extremely well with what I'm talking about today, and that's side hustles. Okay, so this is my newly designed personal website, and as you can see, I now have animated icons down here at the bottom of the homepage, which is really nice because it's a way of grabbing my website's visitors' attention and saying, oh, look, David does website design services. David offers VHS conversion. And well, that's what takes me into the next point for today's video. Guys, I am now doing a new creative service for VHS and DVD media conversions. I love this. I have the hardware. I have the software. So I figured, why not turn it into a service that can help others? And guys, this is just one of the many things that I'll be doing in 2024 to offset the rising costs of pretty much everything due to the crappy economy. There's no other way to put it. The economy sucks. So I figured, you know what, David? You have this stuff. Start using that stuff to make content for others. And hey, I'm happy to say this. I'm actually in the process of getting my first customer ever for this project. And I believe she needs 12 VHS tapes converted. And I'm going to be sending her an invoice shortly after this video. So if you guys are interested in using this service, please let me know. Again, this is not an advertisement, but hey, if it is, who cares? This is my channel. I can do what I want. But I'm just using this as an example. This is a creative service. This is just one of many things that I'm doing to make money throughout 2024. And well, there you go. I hope that got your attention. Guys, I want to wrap up this video by asking you this. What skills do you have that other people need? Almost everybody. I'm not going to say everyone, because let's face it, there are just some people out there who refuse to take action in their life, sitting down all day, doing nothing productive with their time. That blows my mind. I will never, ever become that person. I'd rather be dead than become that person. Seriously, kill me now. Don't underestimate the internet, guys. There's so much to be had out there. Shout out to my mom. She finally got started selling her custom-made crafts on Etsy. And I believe as of today, she's already made 8 sales. 8 sales because she put herself out there. And guys, believe me, I've been telling my mom for years, like, Mom, you have a skill. You have a gift. People want to take advantage of that. People want to buy what you have to offer. And well, look at her now. 8 sales in like a week or 2. Absolutely incredible. And finally, this is the real wrap up of the video. I just say that because I never finished my notes because I ended up going out Goodwill and thrifting. Sell things. Guys, look around your house. Look around your apartment, wherever you live. I guarantee you have at least a few items just sitting around, sitting in storage, wherever, that you're not using. For example, I'm in the process of selling my Apple Studio display. Beautiful display, but I never use it. I never, ever use it. Buying that display was a mistake. I don't need it because I have my MacBook Pro. I hate the idea of working at a desk, besides my gaming setup, of course. This is different. But when it comes to building websites and everything, I do everything, all of that, from the comfort of my MacBook Pro. Whether I'm sitting on my couch, sitting in my bed, working at my parents' house last night, like I did. I brought my MacBook Pro over there to work on a client's website. I love the idea of staying busy while not sitting in like the same place every single day. Anyway, getting back on track, there's a good chance you guys have things sitting around your house. And guys, you'd be surprised at how quickly that money can add up. Yeah, I get it. eBay fees suck. Facebook Marketplace might not be the go-to for everyone because you might not be comfortable meeting up with someone. But hey, did you know Facebook Marketplace offers shipping? Yes, you can ship your items via Facebook Marketplace just like you can other marketplaces like Etsy and eBay. I don't know why I said Etsy first. The tools are out there. So you got to ask yourself, what's holding you back? How are you going to offset the rising costs of pretty much everything throughout 2024? I know what I'm doing. Working on websites, doing thrifting at places like Goodwill, putting myself out there in terms of creative services like my VHS conversion service that I just launched last week, staying active on platforms like YouTube, streaming regularly on Kick. Stop making excuses, get out there and make some money. And guys, I realize this video is all over the place. I have never once claimed to be a professional, but hey, I like to think I know what I'm doing. I stay busy. Not a day goes by that I don't think about work. I love my work. I love you guys, and I love your support. So please let me know. Are you going to finally take action? Or are you just going to stop watching this video and just go watch another episode of Breaking Bad like I just did? No shame. No shame because I was eating lunch. But seriously, please don't watch a video like this and then immediately forget about it. And then a week later, just start bitching and say, God, I hate my life. I wish I had more money. I wish I could do better. You can do better. The only thing stopping you is you.